Friends, have you ever asked yourself this question from the depths of your heart? That this growing age, these passing years, what if they slowly steal away your freedom, your ability to walk on your own, and the strength to stand on your own 2 feet? Have you ever closed your eyes at night and thought, I just wish that old age could never slow down my steps. I wish I could live every single moment of my life on my own terms, by my own strength, with my own independence. Do you want the reins of your life, every decision, every step, to always and forever remain in your own hands? Do you want to walk freely, move without fear or hesitation, eat what your heart desires, drink what you please, and truly enjoy every precious moment of life to its fullest? Where aging never becomes a burden that chains your freedom, and you wake up every morning with a brand new hope and a brand new energy running through your veins. But then, suddenly and without any warning, a quiet but deeply unsettling fear creeps into your heart. That fear which paints a picture right before your eyes, a picture of weakness, of illness, of helplessness, of depending on others for the simplest things you once did without a second thought. Fatigue, joint pain, brittle bones, high blood pressure, blood sugar problems, heart concerns, brain fog, muscle loss, sleepless nights, and a growing confusion. All of these start whispering into your ear, softly but relentlessly. They whisper that the golden days of youth are over, that this is all that's left now, that you should just accept this as your fate. But wait, stop for just one moment, because today, I am about to share with you not just one, but 7 powerful and precious foods that can genuinely transform the way your body ages. These are not expensive supplements. These are not artificial pills. These are not painful treatments. These are simple, natural, and time-tested foods that nature itself has prepared for you. And most of them are probably already sitting in your kitchen right now, and you have absolutely no idea about their true power and their real worth. Before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to this channel because the information I am about to share today is specifically designed for your health, for your strength, and for this critical and important phase of your life. And I do not want you to miss even a single word of it. I promise you, if you make these 7 foods a consistent part of your daily life, you will begin to feel stronger from the inside out. Your knees that once cracked and ached with every step will begin to feel quieter and more stable. Your bones that you thought were becoming fragile will start rebuilding their strength. Your energy that used to run out by noon will last throughout the entire day. And conditions like high blood pressure and blood sugar, which haunt millions of people over 50, can begin to improve in ways that will genuinely surprise you. So get ready. Fill your heart with a new hope and a new determination. Because after today, aging will not be able to hold you back, and you will take your first step toward a stronger, more energetic, and more independent life. Food number 1, pumpkin seeds. The very first food I want to talk about is something so small, so humble, and so ordinary looking that most people throw it away without a second thought. Yes, friends, I'm talking about pumpkin seeds. Those tiny seeds that we casually scoop out when cutting a pumpkin and toss straight into the garbage. Or we see them at the store for a very modest price and walk right past them, completely unaware of the treasure we are ignoring. But the truth, the real and undeniable truth, is that this ordinary-looking seed is one of nature's most powerful gifts for anyone over the age of 50. Have you ever noticed that some people, despite their growing age, always appear fit, active, and full of life? They walk without any support. Their stride still carries that same confidence and energy that it had in their younger years. Those people do not always rely on expensive almonds, pistachios, or artificial supplements the way so many of us do. Instead, they build a strong and lasting foundation of health with simple, natural foods like these, and that is exactly what keeps them strong and thriving. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with zinc, which strengthens your muscles and helps repair and rebuild them from the inside. The magnesium found in these seeds fights fatigue and sluggishness, calms your nervous system, and makes your sleep deeper, more restful, and more restorative so that you wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. They play a critical and foundational role in making your bones stronger and protecting them from fractures and deterioration. The omega-3 fatty acids in these seeds reduce internal inflammation throughout your body and help quiet joint pain and stiffness from the root, giving you a lighter and pain-free body. Their antioxidants slow down the internal aging process and keep your skin glowing, youthful, and healthy from within. And the high-quality protein they contain breathes new life and strength into your weakening muscles and bones, rebuilding them and making them functional again. For people dealing with high blood pressure, this can serve as a remarkable and natural support. And for those managing blood sugar, it is considered especially valuable because it helps improve insulin sensitivity and keeps blood sugar levels balanced and controlled in a natural and safe way. Now let me tell you the easiest and most effective way to use them. Every morning before breakfast or every night before bed, take just 1 small spoonful of pumpkin seeds. That is roughly 8 to 10 seeds. You can lightly roast them on low heat to enhance their flavor and aroma, or you can eat them completely raw. But remember, The most important thing is to chew them thoroughly, slowly, and with full attention, so that your body can absorb every single healing nutrient trapped inside them. If you do not enjoy the dry taste, you can mix them into fresh yogurt, which softens and enriches their flavor beautifully. You can blend them into a banana or apple smoothie, which makes them delicious and enjoyable. You can drizzle a little raw honey over them for added taste, or you can simply sprinkle them over your everyday salad and increase both the beauty and the nutrition of your meal. Just remember one important rule. Take only 1 spoonful per day and never exceed that amount, because balance and moderation are the true keys to real benefit, and excess can always cause harm. Use them consistently for at least 1 to 2 months without skipping a single day, and then slowly but surely, you will begin to notice a remarkable difference in your body. The fatigue is fading. The joint pain is decreasing. Your sleep is becoming deeper and more restful. And that old spring in your step is quietly returning. Food number 2, chia seeds. Now the second food I want to introduce to you is considered even more powerful and more impactful than the first, and it can help repair your body's deep internal weakness and exhaustion from the very root and give you what feels like a brand new life. This seed is so common and so well known that perhaps 99% of people have heard its name, but sadly, they do not know how to use it correctly and effectively, and because of this, they miss out on its true healing power and remain deprived of its incredible benefits. Yes, friends, I'm talking about chia seeds. These tiny black and white specks that are easily available in markets everywhere, and that many people dismiss as just a trendy superfood or ignore them entirely without recognizing their reality. Let me explain to you, backed by thorough research and modern science, exactly what these small seeds can do for your aging body. That heavy morning sluggishness, the unbearable all-day fatigue, the painful stiffness in your joints, the dangerous weakening of your bones, the embarrassing decline in your memory, and that constant lack of energy throughout your body. In all of these problems, the regular and correct use of chia seeds can bring a slow but steady and undeniable improvement and elevate the overall quality of your life. When buying chia seeds, always check the packet carefully. The seeds should be clean, shiny, and dry. There should be no moisture or impurities. The packet should be properly sealed, and the expiration date should not have passed. After bringing them home, always store them in a cool, dry place inside an airtight container so that their freshness and potency are preserved for months. The best time to use them is in the morning, because this gives you a sustained and deep energy that carries you through the entire day with alertness and vitality. However, some people also take them before bed, which helps improve the quality and depth of their sleep so they wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. Always keep the quantity balanced and moderate. Start with just half a spoonful in the first week, roughly 10 to 12 seeds, so that your body can gradually adjust. Then after that first week, increase it to 1 full small spoonful. These seeds work beautifully with water, so before consuming them, soak them in water for 10 to 15 minutes until they swell up and form a soft, gel-like consistency. This dramatically increases their nutritional absorption, and your body can process them much more easily and effectively. If you do not enjoy eating them plain, you can mix them into warm milk for a richer and more enjoyable experience. You can add them to your breakfast cereal or oatmeal. You can blend them into a refreshing drink with water and a squeeze of lemon, which is especially wonderful in warmer weather. The greatest beauty of chia seeds is that they fit into your daily routine effortlessly, no matter how busy you are, and they require absolutely no special preparation time. Use them consistently, and without interruption for at least 3 months, and you will begin to see deep and remarkable changes in your body. You will feel more active and more mobile. Your everyday fatigue will noticeably reduce. Your bones and joints will feel stronger, more flexible, and free from pain. Your energy levels will rise significantly, and you will feel more liberated from the restrictions and limitations of aging than you ever thought possible. Food number 3, fatty fish. Now friends, the third food on this list is one that science has studied more extensively than almost any other food when it comes to healthy aging, and its benefits for people over 50 are so well documented and so profound that ignoring it would be a genuine loss for your health and your future. I am talking about fatty fish, specifically varieties like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. These fish are among the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids on the planet, and omega-3s are something your aging body craves and desperately needs, but rarely gets in sufficient quantities from a normal diet. Here is what makes fatty fish so extraordinarily important after the age of 50. The omega-3 fatty acids found in these fish directly fight the chronic low-grade inflammation that silently builds up inside your body as you age. This hidden inflammation is now understood by modern science to be one of the primary drivers behind joint pain, heart disease, cognitive decline, muscle loss, and even depression in older adults. When you eat fatty fish regularly, you are essentially putting out a slow-burning fire inside your body that has been quietly damaging your organs, your joints, your brain, and your heart for years. These omega-3s are also critical for your brain health. As you cross 50, the brain naturally begins to shrink and lose some of its sharpness. The DHA found in fatty fish is a major structural component of your brain cells, and regular intake helps maintain memory, focus, and mental clarity, and it significantly reduces the risk of age-related cognitive decline. For your heart, fatty fish lowers triglycerides, reduces blood pressure, prevents dangerous blood clots, and keeps your arteries flexible and clear. For your bones and joints, the anti-inflammatory effect provides genuine and lasting relief from stiffness and pain. And for your muscles, the protein and omega-3 combination helps slow down the natural muscle loss that accelerates after 50, keeping you stronger and more capable for longer. The best way to incorporate fatty fish into your routine is to eat it at least 2 to 3 times per week. You can bake it, grill it, or steam it. Avoid deep frying, as that destroys many of the beneficial oils and adds unhealthy fats that work against you. A single palm-sized portion is enough for one serving. Season it simply with lemon, herbs, garlic, and a little olive oil for maximum benefit and wonderful flavor. If fresh fish is not easily available where you live, canned sardines and canned mackerel are excellent and affordable alternatives that retain most of their omega-3 content. Just choose varieties packed in water or olive oil rather than heavy sauces. Within a few weeks of making fatty fish a regular part of your diet, you will notice that your joints feel more comfortable, your thinking feels sharper and clearer, your mood feels lighter and more stable, and your overall sense of physical vitality begins to return in a way that feels both surprising and deeply encouraging. Food number 4, spinach and dark leafy greens. The fourth food I want to talk about is something that has been available on this earth since the beginning of time. Something so simple and so affordable that almost everyone overlooks its extraordinary power. And yet, when it comes to aging with strength, energy, and independence, very few foods in the entire world can compete with it. I am talking about spinach and dark leafy greens like kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. These humble green leaves are, without exaggeration, one of the most nutrient-dense foods that exist on this planet, and for anyone over 50, they are nothing short of a daily necessity. Let me tell you exactly why. Dark leafy greens are packed with vitamin K, which plays a crucial and irreplaceable role in maintaining strong and healthy bones. After 50, your bones are losing density every single year, and vitamin K works alongside calcium to ensure that the calcium you consume actually goes into your bones where it belongs, rather than accumulating in your arteries where it can cause serious harm. These greens are rich in folate, which supports healthy cell division and helps prevent the kind of DNA damage that accelerates aging at the cellular level. They are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that specifically protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, two of the most common causes of vision loss in older adults. They contain nitrates that naturally lower blood pressure by relaxing and widening your blood vessels, improving blood flow to every organ in your body including your brain and your heart. The magnesium in leafy greens supports hundreds of biochemical reactions in your body, from energy production to muscle function to nerve signaling. The iron they provide helps fight the fatigue and weakness that so many people over 50 experience daily. And the fiber they contain supports healthy digestion, feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. The most effective way to use dark leafy greens is to eat at least 1 to 2 generous handfuls every single day. You can add them to your morning smoothie, which is one of the easiest and most efficient methods. You can sauté them lightly in olive oil with a clove of garlic, which actually increases the absorption of their fat-soluble nutrients. You can toss them raw into a salad with a drizzle of lemon juice and olive oil. You can add them to soups, stews, omelets, or any dish you're already making. The key is consistency. A single serving once in a while will not create the transformation you need. But when you eat these greens every single day as a non-negotiable part of your routine, your body begins to rebuild and repair itself from the inside in ways that will make you feel noticeably different within just a few weeks. Food number 5, eggs. The fifth food on this list is one that has been unfairly criticized and misunderstood for decades, and millions of people over 50 have been avoiding it based on outdated information, not realizing that they are depriving themselves of one of the most complete and most affordable sources of nutrition available to the human body. I am talking about eggs. The simple, humble, everyday egg that costs almost nothing and is available virtually everywhere on Earth. For years, people were told to avoid eggs because of their cholesterol content, and this fear caused an entire generation to miss out on one of nature's most perfect foods. But modern science has now overwhelmingly confirmed that dietary cholesterol from eggs does not significantly raise harmful cholesterol levels in the vast majority of people. And in fact, eggs provide a unique combination of nutrients that is almost impossible to find in any other single food. Here is what makes eggs so incredibly valuable for anyone over 50. First, they are one of the highest quality protein sources in existence. The protein in eggs is so complete and so bioavailable that scientists use it as the gold standard against which all other protein sources are measured. After 50, your body loses muscle mass at an accelerating rate, a condition that leads to weakness, falls, fractures, and loss of independence. The protein in eggs directly fights this muscle loss and helps your body maintain and rebuild lean muscle tissue. Second, eggs contain choline, a nutrient that is absolutely critical for brain health, and that the vast majority of older adults are severely deficient in without even knowing it. Choline supports memory, mental clarity, and the structural integrity of your brain cells. It also supports liver function and helps your body process and eliminate toxins efficiently. Third, eggs are one of the very few natural food sources of vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption, bone strength, immune function, and mood regulation. After 50, vitamin D deficiency becomes extremely common and contributes to a whole cascade of health problems from osteoporosis to depression to weakened immunity. Fourth, eggs contain lutein and zeaxanthin for eye health, B vitamins for energy production, selenium for thyroid function and antioxidant protection, and healthy fats that support hormone production and cell membrane integrity. The best approach for most people over 50 is to eat 1 to 2 whole eggs every day. And I want to emphasize the word whole, because the yolk is where the vast majority of the nutrition lies. Eating only egg whites and throwing away the yolk is like buying a treasure chest and throwing away everything inside it. You can boil them, poach them, scramble them lightly in olive oil, or make a simple omelet with vegetables. Avoid frying them in heavy oils or butter on high heat, as this diminishes their nutritional value. Make eggs a consistent daily habit, and over the weeks and months, you will notice stronger muscles, better energy, sharper thinking, and a general sense of physical resilience that you may not have felt in years. Food number 6, Greek yogurt. The 6th food I want to bring to your attention is something that many people already eat occasionally, but very few understand just how strategically important it becomes after the age of 50. And when you hear what it does for your bones, your gut, your muscles, and your immune system, you will never look at it the same way again. I am talking about Greek yogurt, not the sugary, flavored, dessert-like varieties that line the supermarket shelves, but plain, unsweetened, full-fat or low-fat Greek yogurt, the real and authentic kind that has been a cornerstone of healthy diets in Mediterranean and South Asian cultures for thousands of years. What makes Greek yogurt so uniquely valuable for people over 50 is that it delivers 3 critical things your aging body needs simultaneously, and very few foods can do this. It provides high-quality protein, roughly twice the amount found in regular yogurt, which directly supports muscle maintenance and repair. It provides calcium in a form that your body absorbs exceptionally well, which is essential for maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis. And it provides live probiotic bacteria that populate your gut with beneficial microorganisms, strengthening your digestion, boosting your immune system, and even supporting your mental health through the gut-brain connection. After 50, your gut microbiome naturally becomes less diverse and less resilient, which leads to digestive problems, weaker immunity, increased inflammation, and even mood disturbances. The probiotics in Greek yogurt help reverse this decline and restore a healthier